Hi, good afternoon. Corey Thorne, psychic medium, spiritual healer, and life coach. Come in to do the channeled message for the month of October. This one is for Aries. I'm trying to get out as many as I can today. So please remember that this is not to replace any medical, psychological advice that you have been given. This is just something that's channeling through for those born under the sign of Aries or who have Aries in their sign. So if you're cross watching and it resonates with you, yay. And please remember, it is not a personal reading. This is a guided channeled message. So if it's something that connects to you, then I'm very happy for that. And if not, please come back again and follow some of the others, or check your rising or descending as well, because it may be something that resonates with you in those. I'm not an astrologer, but I do get these messages that come through, and I am a clairvoyant. So Aries, I have fighting the rage, Aries. I just feel that it has been a fight through the rage, fight through the rage of others, fight through the rage of your heart, fight through the rage of everything. And please remember, it's not for everybody. I have two flips to this. I just have this sense that you've had to kind of be challenged and tested and go through so freaking much over the past couple months. And I am an Aries, so I can contest that I'm with some of you guys on this. I'm kind of surprised to hear some of this actually come out at this very moment, because I'm like, I don't know, didn't know I was angry. But I do have a sense that you've been kind of, what's coming up is this sense of, how do I put this? So what I'm getting is a sense of those who have tested you, and in some situation, Aries, I feel as if some of you have had to go up against authorities, people who think they know better because they've been in a job longer, or they've been given higher seniority over you, and they've kind of had a bit of an ego trip with this. And it's like, okay, the ego trip is called fear, and you don't have to fight against the fear. You just be you and let who you are shine. It's like Aries comes across strong personality, and it kind of intimidates people, and I feel it's more of an intimidation that you may see through them that's causing them to be this way with you. And I feel like a lot of times they're not like it with other people. So this is work related, it feels like, for me, that this is coming. But I also feel as if you've had a sense of walking away from something, like, I'm the fuck out of here. I'm getting out of this relationship. I'm getting out of this town. I'm getting out of everything. I'm like, hold on, have some patience, be patient. There is a change coming, and you have to open your heart. I feel it as if for a lot of Aries, your hearts have been really closed, disconnected, not allowing a lot in, because you've experienced a lot. You have given your all, you give your all, and you have been hurt. And there's a sense that you are being given a new opportunity, but it doesn't all smell like beautiful flowers yet. It's like it doesn't look like the garden you were dreaming of quite yet. It's like looks like there's a lot of weeds in there, and you have to still get through the weeds. So you have to keep doing. It's like you need October, November to kind of get through the weeds, and by December, like mid-December, it's like, holy, this is everything that I had dreamt of. This is everything that I had wanted, or that I seen. Kind of like I had a premonition type of thing, and now it's coming to life for you. If you're in that boat, if that's where you are, if you're thinking about running, I'm not saying that everybody, there's some people that should run, like, get the hell out of Dodge, get out, get out of that relationship, get moving. But there's other people that are questioning, why am I still there? Why am I still there? You're still there for a reason. And the numbers 44, like 44, 444. I just keep seeing that number around a lot of you. It's like synchronicities. You're having a lot of synchronicity moments, and also the angels that are telling you that they're very much with you. You have had some dark energy around you. I can tell you that. And I'm using the fairy forest cards, which are, let's see if I can get the box. I'm not using the actual cards as the book as the sayings in the book, but this is Lucy Cavendish. I love her cards. And the artwork is by a Maxine God who does amazing artwork in these cards. I'm like, shout out to the artists of these cards as well, because the cards are amazing and they have so much power and energy into them. And it just feels like there's a little bit of mystic. So here's the destruction card that I'm talking about. Here's the end of that anger. It's like, oh, I know it's kind of glossy. It's hard to see. And if you're choosing cards, I like glossy cards. So if you're choosing cards, they shuffle much nicer. It's like all that anger that's been bubbling up and rising, and some that you're unsure of. I feel like you've got some unsure energy. Know that it is the past. It's an illusion. It's not really true. It's not happening in your life right now. It's just been coming up because it is old and it's about to move on. It's like, it's all of a sudden, I see this big vacuum type of thing come in. It's like, and it just sweeps, it just sucks that out so that you can remember what struggles you had in the past, and you're not going that way again. Not at all. That's not your direction. That's not your journey. That's not the way that you're going. What's coming forth for you is a celebration. I feel like for some of my Aries, there's actually a wedding coming up, a birth. You might be becoming a grandma. I'm hoping to be a grandma someday. And so there's just that sense of, I just feel like there's so much you should be excited. Really should be excited. There's a lot of good things happening for Aries. It's like this has been a big year of healing, healing the healers. Like Chiron has been huge in the Aries energy, and we've had to, and sorry, it's not leaving anytime soon, but I feel like your energy, your shift. And if you've been really in that water energy, if you had a lot of water in your energy, a lot of that, it's like wishy-washy Pisces, Cancer kind of energies, Scorpio, you kind of very emotional. They're kind of on edge. It's not saying it's not a bad thing. They're good things. But it's just that for Aries, your fire sign. So water and fire, like you can't let water dampen the fire. You can burn next to each other, but you can't dampen each other. So if you're in a relationship and it's a water and a fire sign, it's like don't try to put out the flame of an Aries ever, or a Sagittarius or Leo. Our fires have to burn. It's who we are. But also if you're with a water sign, it's like, don't let the water like flow over you. Don't let you can live very well and coexist as two lovely little people together. And I just feel like there's a fire sign and water combination here that's coming up, or you've been very emotional, or you have it in your sign. And it's like all of that is kind of coming full circle. And here's that soul kin. And it's like that family kinship, that coming together. And I've got babies. It's like, what comes up for me is like, there's some babies coming, whether you're going to be a mom, dad, grandpa, grandma, it's like, it's all just coming forth for me. I do feel as if for some of my Aries, I am picking up the loss of a child, like from like a miscarriage or an abortion from years ago. And what I'm being told is that that child has become your guide, and that child never ever left you. That seems pretty personal to whoever that may be. And I'm also picking up the sense of courage. Be courageous. And I know I've spoke about this earlier in somebody else's reading too, and I'm picking up again, but theirs I picked up in the meridian line between the gallbladder and down to the leg. And it was like something was blocking the courage. This feels like you've been shielding yourself by using that powerful strength that you have as a guard. And it's like, we don't want you to be that kind of strong. We want you to know that the ever presence of the strength of the guides, the angels, of the God consciousness that is through you, lives through you, with you, is always with you. And that you have conquered a lot of things, Aries, and you're about to be rewarded in some way for everything that you've been through. And a sense that there's just, know who you are, don't stray from who you are, and don't change who you are for anybody. And accept that you're worthy of everything, and know that, yes, it's like the worst from the outside is coming out, but your fire is about to burn bright. You're about to step into your full energy, and people are going to be like, oh my God, what happened to her? Who is she? Or what happened to him? Who are they? Where'd this person come from? It's because you're finally getting your light back. You're finally stepping fully back into who you are. Honor it, love it, and enjoy it, and have a wonderful October. And just know that there's something magical. And I feel like you just need to just hold on for that little bit more, and you're going to see it fully come to life for you. And it's like by December, you're going to be thinking, thank God I didn't quit. Thank God I didn't walk away. Thank God I didn't walk away from that desire in my heart. That desire is burning, and it's lighting up, and it's lighting up in a big way. Let it come forward for you. Enjoy it, and have and I send you much love for the month of October and always. Have a wonderful month, and I'll see you in November. Bye-bye.